Hey, welcome back, Jack. How y'all been? It's Yin, and today I'm doing a follow-up podcast on yesterday's live stream where I talked about the Metaverse, okay? I want you to pay attention here. Pay very close attention. This world is about to change. If you thought this freaking blockchain, Metaverse, Decentraland was enough, oh, no. This is just the beginning. This is just a taste of what you're gonna get, okay? If you thought rug pulls were the worst thing that could happen to you, get ready, buddy. You're about to see robbery on a whole new level. Listen, I'm not trying to paint a bad picture, okay? I'm not trying to force you to think of it in my way. I'm not trying to convince you, all right? I'm giving you the information. You decide for yourself what's gonna happen. I think what's gonna happen is crime, okay? I think it's gonna be 1000% lots of crime going on. People are gonna get wrecked. They're gonna lose their account. They're gonna lose their avatar. People are going to accidentally, you have to remember this way. This is a place where people are going to put more money, right? They're going to have their avatars. It's going to be a lot easier to socially engineer somebody. You're not on Zoom. You're not on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. I mean, it is Facebook, but I'm saying it's going to be harder for you and me and for everybody who's already, paying attention and looking around and being very, very, on the ball, right? People who tend to see what's going on, it's going to be harder for us. So think about who is going to be completely taken for granted. Who is going to be taken for a ride? You're going to have kids. You're going to have teens. You're going to have all sorts of elderly. You're going to have people who will use this thing, who don't care about their quote unquote, their data being, their privacy being, compromised, and they're going to get swindled. This is a place for criminals. They're going to love it. They're going to lick it up. They're going to be like, yum, 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 yum. Sorry. I apologize. I'm having way too much fun. Look, I'm trying to tell you something, and that is be aware. Okay, if you want to use this thing, buyer beware, because you're getting guzzled on both sides. You're getting the data guzzled over here. You're getting your identity probably guzzled over here. And you're talking to people who might have already been hacked, and they're gonna swindle you too. We're not even talking about you waking up one morning checking your account and you've been hacked. Forget that. You might be incriminated in a crime. You're talking to a guy who already hacked and stole someone else's account. It's not even the person you know. Maybe you talk to a friend or a relative. Maybe your Aunt Trudy. You'd be like, "What's up, Aunt Trudy? What up?" You'd be like, "Aunt Trudy." If they use voice chat, please. I hope there's voice chat. I really hope there's voice chat. If they use voice chat, you're about to have you might hear a man's voice on the other end. "Who's Trudy?" I'm sorry, guys. Look, this is a very touchy subject because people don't like to hear about being hacked and getting wrecked and losing all their data and information, having their life ruined. But this is what happens. This happens to people every day. There's news articles talking about this immersive virtual world is gonna cause some sort of new social disorders. There are people talking about how this needs to have high regulation, high policing, a robust system to keep things in check. You got people out here talking about, hey, who's gonna watch the kids who are on this thing? It's a mess. It's already a mess, and people didn't even see this thing in action, right? You didn't even see a demo, and people already, ready to go. Like, how are we gonna be careful about this? Again, the regular normie doesn't care. Politicians, they have their own agenda. They want to regulate this thing as much as they can, and also this guy is avoiding, the whole point of it is he's leaving, all these networks, he's leaving the websites, the hosting, all that stuff. That's his goal. His goal is he don't want to be on the phone anymore. He don't want to have his account, his business, his apps on, different companies, being held accountable by Apple, by Google, etc., etc. He's done. He's like, yo, I want to make my own world where I can, take as much data as I want, use it as I see fit, no middleman involved at all, period. Let's go. I'm ready to make some money. That's what this guy was. I mean, look at his humble beginnings, quote unquote humble beginnings. When he allegedly ripped off the Winklevoss twins, I mean, you gotta pay attention. Read the room. That's all you gotta do. Read the room. Look at the guy. Look at his mindset. You can tell the man's mindset just by the business plan, his past behavior, and his current plan. If you can put those three things together, you're gonna know what this guy is most likely going to do. Because at the end of the day, people's behavior doesn't change unless they want to change. He has zero intention of changing. He doesn't want to change. He's happy with this. This is his big plan. You could tell in his face, he's like, this is a great idea. I'm gonna go all the way. He's ready for all of the drama. He's good to go. He's thinking of all the money that's coming up at the end of all this, all the data he can sell. This is the kind of person who the whole point of the shadow world was created, right? All these blockchains, they were created to avoid guys like him, corporate warlords. I'm calling it right now, corporate warlord. This is what he is, okay? These guys are absolutely, positively abusing the people. This is a crime against the people, creating a new environment to what? Indoctrinate people, indoctrinate kids, groom people, trying to get them hooked to this stuff. Because people have an addictive personality in general. What happened with social media? Addiction. What happened with TikTok dancing and all that stuff in the face of disasters like this whole event that happened last 2 years? This is a moment in history where we will not ever go back. Right now, right here, you see things as they are, where people are still not on, fully in online, like fully, quote unquote. I'm talking about wearing a piece of metal on their face, a plastic on their face, goggles on their face, and holding 2 controllers, just ready to fully immerse themselves, Ready Player One style, you know what I mean? These guys are here to do one thing, right? Make money. Now, I'm okay with making money. I'm all for making money. But when you are out there making the quote-unquote customer the product, the user is not the customer here. They were never the customer. I'm going to say it again. The user was never the customer, okay? The user was never the customer. This guy, he's pulling another trap for the people who are unsuspecting. And some people don't care. Again, people don't care, but they also don't understand the gravity of what's happening. They're about to get pulled in. This is going to be a new addiction. Look at video games. Look at how popular video games are. Think of video games, but with cocaine, basically. This is going to be super addictive. Okay, I'm not trying to fearmonger anyone. I don't want you to be fearmongered. I'm very realistic about what social media does to the brain. So if you take a video game-esque world and social media together, 2 already addictive things, and put it together, you're going to have a big problem. You're going to have a big problem, especially when guys like this who are predators. Okay, this is a predator. All right, when guys like him are out there, you gotta be on it. You gotta be aware. You gotta be cognizant and move accordingly. You can't let your guard down. Look at the way he talks, the language he uses. He's very slithery, okay? The man uses his silver tongue to disarm you. They tell you everything's okay. Well, I'm here to let you know it's not okay. I'm in the shadow world. I'm letting you know. Put the guard up. Extra layers, okay? Put 10 extra layers. Think of it like winter. Truly, this is a dark winter. Put on an extra layer, or 3 or 4 or 5. I don't care what you gotta do, right? Put on those extra mental layers and pay attention. Your kids, if you have kids, are going to be pulled into this. I said it yesterday in yesterday's podcast. I'll say it again. Your kids are gonna get pulled into this if you're not on it. So just be aware. Use this tool for you to move accordingly, in which you are able to navigate this in a healthy way. If you so choose to use this as a tool of some sort, be aware that you are the product. You are being sold. Your data is being sold to shadowy, phantomy, overlords. We don't know who they are. We don't know what corporations are buying your data. Nobody knows. Some people have some ideas, but truly nobody really knows. It could be anybody. Anyways, that's it for today. It's a PSA. That's what today became, a PSA. That's fine. It's good. I want you to be equipped with that information. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. Take it easy.